Back up. Hello, hello. Had to back this up just a little bit. Might be a little brief. We're going to see how it goes.
Give y'all a few minutes to come on in. Hey, Gwen at Broke Cowgirl Homestead. There's our live. How are you guys doing? There's Josh at Skinner Farms. Cutting it close, but not here. Yeah, we did have to back it up today. So we'll give notifications time to go out for a few minutes.
Yep.
Our view looks really junky today.
Wow.
Table's a hot mess.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Got a little bit of everything
Really
on.
bright, but it's not that bright.
Yeah. Hey, Belinda and Chuck.
Hey, Chuck.
And you know it's not Belinda. That's what you tell me.
99%
We
of the
know
time.
it never is, but
It could be Blenda.
It could be.
It could be. Pretty sure it's not, so we'll just go with that.
He's home.
We're live.
Okay.
We're live.
Is Emma back yet?
No, she's on the way.
Shortly. And anyway.
Yeah,
He said
come in,
he-
have a seat. We just started.
Go ahead. You don't make me drive it back home.
Oh no.
Yeah. Josh said, hey, Logan.
Hey. I'm eating right now.
Hey Kim at Feathered Friends Homestead. Hello, hello.
Hopefully your situation got sorted out.
Or it will sooner or later.
Huh? Or yeah, or will. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey Pick Cotton.
The real stuff.
You gonna keep the seeds and plant them? Okay.
What are we doing at the next house?
Hey, Randy.
Yeah.
Look at the gold coins I found.
It's all fixed. Thank you for your help.
Oh good. Got something work.
We'll have to find out later what that was. Because it was both of us.
I was texting you, but he was actually telling me what to do.
It was a group effort.
Look at it. Look at it inside.
So I'm glad it got fixed. Because getting in a spot like that makes it kind of difficult. Hey,
Hi,
Fern.
Fern.
Hey, Logan, you tell Fern, hey.
Hey, Fern.
Seriously. It's Chuck. Belinda's in the background, though, trying to get this thing shared out, but it's giving me issues, but I will prevail, right?
Mayfield Ranch. Hey, I saw a video of yours the other day. It was yesterday.
There's Ned, Silky, and I never can remember Mayfield Ranch. I can't just say Mayfield Ranch. I got to see what their name is. I saw one of the videos go up today, too. They get a chance to watch it.
See how my hair is sticking up?
Why are they not on here?
I don't know.
They've been in here. My list failed me.
Mayfield Ranch. What's your first name?
Yeah, they're not on here. What a crock.
I'm subscribed to you.
Yeah, I am too. Let me get you added in here.
Yeah, name ain't coming to me right now. I can see you face painted David. I can't think of your name. Hello, Phil and Timmy. How are you guys
She
doing?
got it.
Y'all doubt me.
No, never.
Always.
I'm adding Mayfield to our visitors log. It's okay. I see your videos. I'm just usually working during the labs.
Yeah, you're not in here much, but yeah.
I see you out and about.
Yeah.
I put you on our visitors list. Randy said my first name's Randy. Got you, Randy. Randy won the first ever Boots and Bank blanket. And our members only giveaway. But to be able to come to that, you've got to be a member. And they get special give backs for them.
We got some special things coming up pretty soon for y'all too, for the members.
Yeah.
We talked about it on our last live. That's in the works. We're trying to get the last little bit of details, and then we will we'll have those notifications going out pretty soon.
Yeah.
Let y'all know when. Be on the lookout because
Jesse,
we don't know either.
Jay said, hello, everybody. On an hour early, are we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to back it up.
Logan's got a game.
Logan's got a
tonight,
football game and at 5:30. So we have to leave here before
like 4:45.
4:45-ish to get there on time. So, yeah, we had to back it up to even be able to come and talk to y'all for a little bit. It's getting cold.
I'm going to use it, that blanket.
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah.
right. When he drives, too, so he could use it when he's out driving.
Mm-hmm.
See if Shannon doesn't take it.
Hey, Robin at What the Flock. Hello, how are you?
Annette, good morning.
Miss
Won't stay. It's
Virginia.
5 a.m. Just popped in to say hi. Well, hello, Annette.
I was talking to her at like 8 o'clock this morning, 7 o'clock.
That was
That's who I was talking to when you were leaving.
So it was evening for her.
Yeah, it was.
Morning for
it was
us,
like
evening for
bedtime.
her.
Like she slept. You sleep while I work.
I wish I could
Yeah.
sleep while she worked too, but it doesn't work too well.
No, because you're not here.
No, I'm at work
Except on
too.
Fridays.
I'm at work too, except this last Friday. If we had time, we might talk about that.
Hmm.
What we've been doing.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, we'll get them called up real quick, and then I'll have to wait another week and see what's going to happen next week because we don't know either.
Yeah, we're still waiting.
Waiting on a phone call.
Or a text. Surely there'll be a phone
He'll
call.
probably call.
Surely there'll be a phone call.
It'd take too long to text it, so he'll just call us.
Right.
Probably me.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm the one that asked him, talked about it.
Yep.
Did we say hi to Jesse? Hi, Jesse.
I said hey to Jesse and
Okay,
Lisa.
I didn't hear that.
He said hey, hello to everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Passionate dispatch.
That's funny. No, what?
Well, we're still. Did you tell? No, I did not, Josh. I'll talk about that later. That's not a live conversation.
We're not just waiting on any phone call. We're waiting on the phone call.
If I had your number, I'd call you.
Oh, you're welcome, Annette. Anytime. Y'all know y'all can reach out to me and ask me anything. And I'll help you anytime you need it.
We need to send y'all some egg cartons. It doesn't look like you have enough, right?
Oh, no, that's only like a third of what we
That's
got.
just one portion.
He won't let me get rid of them. The rest of them are in storage.
We'll use them because when we move, we're getting our chickens back. I've missed the chickens.
Yeah.
I've missed not
I've
having
already set up-
eggs.
Getting chickens from one of my friends that'll be probably, 6 months old? They'll be about 6 months old when we get them.
Yeah.
And we'll already have all that set up. They'll be fixing to lay eggs. Some are still in the process of starting to lay eggs. So I've talked to her about that. She said just let her know whenever we're ready and we can go ahead and get those. Yep.
Is
Get back in our
Robin?
chickens.
If I said hey to her a while ago.
I did.
Yeah. All right. I like having eggs.
Yeah.
Because if we get stuck at home and as the way prices are going, it's way cheaper to buy feed. Save those cartons. They are so expensive to buy new ones. Oh yeah, we asked, put the word out to people, and you can build up a pretty good stash.
Mm-hmm.
Just from getting people's leftovers. Don't throw it away, Albert. I'll take it back. Or the people that buy eggs from you, and then just bring them back to you. And
I say, hey, I got some sitting around. I don't throw them away, so I'll bring them to you.
mm-hmm.
My sewing customers, they bring them to me and stuff. Yeah. Even if they don't buy the eggs, they'll say, hey, I just got some. I just made mayonnaise too for the first time last week, and I ran out today, and I've got to make some more. I'm going to video that. I didn't have time to make it today, so I'm videoing it to tomorrow and putting it up.
Good night, Annette.
Yeah. Good night.
Going back to sleep. Hopefully you have a good sleep.
Oh, Emma must be here.
My
peeps never bring them back. I just got tired of asking. Oh, they'll bring mine back plus 2 or 3 more usually. Hi, stranger. Emma's back.
Yay.
Emma's back.
Made peanut butter too. Ooh.
Well, that's neat.
Did you video it?
I've never made it, but I know how.
Hey, look, I have my shirt.
You wearing what shirt?
You're wearing her
Oh,
shirt.
my
My
shirt.
shirt.
Yes, I'm
She's
wearing
her shirt.
I'm wearing the shirt she got me for my birthday.
Yes. I got to edit a couple videos tonight. Yes, you do, Josh.
I didn't do a
You got to decide if you're
video.
going to leave that part in there or not.
Josh said, hey, Emma.
Hi.
Yeah, I've got to edit some
Did
videos
good.
too and have them scheduled out. Hey, Marie.
Miss Marie at our Okie Homestead. Are you good?
The boxes in the
Stepping
middle
over the
of the way.
boxes. There's
Good.
boxes everywhere.
Good Lord.
Jenny gives eggs away but makes them bring cartons back. Yeah.
Right?
Almost break even.
You can give them away, but it's like it's an even swap. I mean, for what it would cost you to buy the cartons again, you might as well. I mean, for the most part, if you got enough egg production, you could do that. We had almost enough, and then of course, then we sold, a
Selling
group.
and moving. Huh?
Yeah, we sold a group, and then we ended up selling the other group, thinking we were going to move quick, and we did not. So
yeah.
That's other things we have to get ready and perhaps we have to tear down all that wire and blocks and fencing and all that stuff and get all that stuff ready to move.
Yep.
I'm gonna leave it in.
That's so bright. Emma's like, why did you take the curtains down? I'm like,
That'd be good, Josh.
I'm not leaving my curtains.
No, they ain't.
They're not attached. They were on tension rods, so they weren't attached.
Yeah,
I can take them.
Curtain rods and the blinds.
Oh, cool.
It was Disney themed.
So we were at football practice
Last year was
Thursday night,
for Granny.
and we got a phone call from, I need to freeze eggs. I have 11 dozen in their fridge.
Water glass them.
Water
I don't
gla-
like freezing them. They bust.
Yeah,
Unless you crack them in like ice trays.
Yeah, water glass them for later.
Yeah. People have been wanting me to do a video on that, but I haven't had any eggs to water glass for a little while.
Yeah.
We were eating so much and selling so much, I didn't have enough to water glass. But I can tell you who to watch if you
want to see it.
want to learn how to do that.
There's a man up bare bones living.
Or I can just tell you. Just text me and I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I still got 2 gallon jars in there. I think they had like 4 dozen. I think I got 4 dozen eggs in a gallon jar. And what I do is I call the schools and I ask them to save their pickle jars, and they'll have 4 1-gallon jars on Friday for me to pick up. So they go through 4 gallons of pickle jars or dill pickles a week, and I'll go and get them and then wash them out really good. And you can wash them out with vinegar and baking soda or just a baking soda water.
What you talking about tonight,
and get it all washed out. Hey, Miss Brenda.
Okay. Well, you should have had all that with you, didn't you?
Well, it went in my backpack. It was still in the bathroom. So I didn't get it.
Anyways. But yeah, I still have 2 1-gallon jars up there and on the top of the pantry that I hadn't even used yet. And they're a year and a half old.
With the jars?
The water glass eggs.
I
tried water glass. They tasted funny. I just use ice tray and use them for bacon. Yeah. I don't like scramble the water glass eggs. I use them just for bacon.
Yeah.
I don't know. It does change it. It does change the texture. Like you can't fry them. But I do use them for like bacon and and stuff like that.
Brenda had a lot going on today, so I do know that. She's doing their whole shopping for the month.
Well, that shouldn't have took much name but 2 of you.
And she's done put it off and put it off and put it off, so she had to play catch up.
Oh, several months worth of shopping.
She's done put off going periods, I guess. It's turned into a month of shopping instead of a week of shop.
I try not to shop.
Gary and Katie.
I hate going in.
Mayfield.
Shopping. Oh, okay.
I looked them up.
That's bare bones. Casey, did you get an envelope from me yet? Did you get an envelope from Miss Virginia?
Who's that from?
No, that's 9 acre.
No.
Not yet, but he does have to. Did you go to the post office today? You didn't, did you?
No, the kids are.
Okay, we're gonna stop at the post office on the way back, I guess.
Because we got a package there.
I know.
That I can't get after hours.
Oh, it didn't fit in the box. That's right.
I don't know if it fits in the box or not. I had to look and see. I didn't stop.
Oh, how can you assume it didn't fit in the box then?
Because usually the packages don't fit. Depends on what it is.
It's 2 of what you just picked up. 2 of them in one package. I mean, they're like this big room. It's 2 of them.
It might fit.
I would think they would fit.
Randy said I had a blast this weekend. Got to meet Ugly Dog Lures. Cool. Campers in Common, Hog Deer, and Multi Hunter. Wow. Going to see Sunfish King and Danimals tonight.
Oh,
wow.
That's cool.
You was moving then, wasn't you?
Bear Bone said, when are you moving? We are waiting to hear.
That depends.
Officially.
Sometime in the next
10 days.
10 days. But when exactly, we don't know.
Tentatively, our closing date has been set for October 13th. Tentatively. We have to move before that because they want the keys the day we sign. Like the day we close, they want keys. So we have to be out beforehand. So we're waiting on the phone call to let us know when we can start moving and if our closing date gets moved up because all of our stuff is done. Their stuff is only going to take a couple more days.
Yeah, their stuff's in underwriting. So it's just waiting for them to say, yes, this is good, blah, blah, blah. And then you're clear to close. So once they say that, then we're good to hit the races. But it's then up to see about changing the date. Does anybody want to change the date? We've already said if we can move it up, go ahead and move it up because we're fine. We just got to look some stuff outside. You tell me I'm going to tell you.
Okay, Josh.
Well, the members will find out first.
Yes.
We did announce that to the members and the members live.
They kind of know what we're going to do.
I know right now, I think Randy is one of the members, one of the gifted memberships. I forget when those end. Y'all should be able to see that.
It'll be right after our official closing date. It'll be like right after that.
It should be right
like
in the
next week.
Ish. So
yeah, it'll be like in 2 more weeks. So.
Oh, that's right, man. Oh, I heard somebody say that, Amanda.
Oh, good.
They got a place and they're clear to close today, so they're closing this Friday.
Oh wow! Well, we're waiting to get our clear to close.
Moving is stressful. Hopefully it gets smooth. Oh, but
it
hasn't been overly bad, other than the hiccups about what we had to get fixed around the house. Like I got a few more minutes. Thursday we were at football practice.
This is what happened since the last time
we got a call from the realtor saying that the appraisal came back and then some of the stuff had to be fixed for it to meet HUD guidelines. And it wasn't a lot of stuff, but it was more the fact that it shouldn't have had to been done.
Thank you, Randy.
Thank you, Randy.
You said me first.
Okay, you'll get your prize ordered first. How about that? I'm gonna try to get those ordered maybe tomorrow. I'll start ordering them because we a lot of stuff was given away in the members' live, so I've got to stage that out a little at a time. But thank you very much, Randy. But the repairs they told us was that there's a room outside which is like a utility room, and that's where the water heater is and the fuse boxes are. And we knew the door was messed up anyway. It was the same door that was on it when we bought it, but it was an interior door, hollow core door outside in the elements. And it already started splitting across the bottom.
Well, the bottom had already done fell out.
The bottom of whatever was in there done fell out. So they said that had to be fixed for it to meet HUD guidelines. And then we didn't need to get an appraisal. Oh, that's cool. Cash money. But it was that, and then we had to do a drain pan under the water heater, which turned into an ordeal, but it got sorted out in the nick of time, barely.
It's outside on a concrete slab, okay? So it ain't like it didn't have a water pan for just whatever.
Well, it was outside, and that room is below the rest of the house, and it's on a concrete slab. So it didn't need a drain pan, but for their HUD guidelines for their particular loan, we had to get it done before the appraisals would pass it on to the underwriters for approval. Mm-hmm. So
and we just got it installed last year, so we called the people that we bought it from that installed it, and said, look, now they're saying we have to have a pan under it. Can you come back and put one and run the drain? Because it had to have a drain out to the exterior of the foundation. And anyways, needless to say, it was not covered. And they basically had to charge us for a new installation for a new water heater kind of thing. And because they couldn't split it up, and they wouldn't just come back and do it for free. So yeah, we had to pay double for the water heater basically, but we got it done and we got it passed, and we had to call them to come back
and
fix something.
And it was a good thing that Friday, once we got the door done and that was done, I called the realtor and told her, hey, this stuff's done. We've finished all the repairs. Everything from the home inspector is done. Everything from this appraisal garbage was done.
Yeah.
Ours
didn't need any of it.
Go ahead and set it up. We want them here ASAP to make sure we still close on time because we don't want to back it up. Because the last time it took them a week to come back. So if they take a week again, we're gonna be right on top of closing time. We don't.
If they were like to come back today, it would have been Wednesday at the latest that we would have known. Like next Wednesday, we would have known something, and then we would have had to close Thursday. We wouldn't have any any time on the getting cleared to close to be able to move, because we can't move until we're actually cleared to close.
Right.
To the other house, because we ain't closed on that house yet. So they're allowing us that time to move in, since we got to hand the keys over when we sign over for this house. So yeah, Friday and Saturday was a whirlwind. We got the call Thursday night, and we got them over here Friday. Got everything. Got the door. Got the water heater fixed and everything.
We got the door picked up, and it was a one door. One door.
One door that was in the next town over where we buy everything. And there's nothing where we live.
So we picked it up. I said, I'm coming home with the door, one way or the other. I'm going to wherever I got to go get. I'm getting this door so we can get this done.
Yeah.
But they called the appraisal guy, and they said, well, I'm glad you called, because I'm fixing to go out of town tomorrow. This was Friday. I'm going out of town tomorrow afternoon for 2 weeks. So if we hadn't got it done, it wouldn't have gotten inspected. We would have lost the house.
Yeah. Because, as of October 13th, we don't get any more extensions on our contract for the house that we're buying.
Right.
So if it does not close on October 13th, we do not get it. And he's accepting a cash offer from somebody else, and we won't have a house. So if this one sells and we don't have one to buy, then we're going to be homeless.
No way.
But it's going to work out. We got everything cleared now. We're just waiting on their paperwork and getting the word from their loan officer to call ours. We're waiting on that phone call.
Yeah. So he came and checked. Everything's good to go. Now we wait. We finished making our preps, and now we got to do most of the outside work. Most of the inside, what's left is directly going from here to there. So we're not worried about that ordeal. The freezers are already prepped and ready to go too.
We're over here. We're packing up boxes and just leaving them open, and that way we can still live and still function. Those boxes over there is
Barb,
our products and stuff. So that way, if anybody orders anything, we can just slap it together and get it out the door, and we don't have to open up boxes and try to find where it's at. I got all the products over here boxed up that they're fixing to go into one bigger box.
Yes.
So like my dresser stuff, I've got all in boxes, and I just left it open so I can just throw stuff in there. And sewing room's packed up. Kitchen, I'm waiting on, because I use everything so much.
But most of all that has a home in the other place.
Yeah, so we're just gonna throw it in boxes. Probably won't even tape it. We'll just
take it over there.
And unpack it.
Leave it there to unpack. So it won't be a big deal.
Yeah.
And biggest thing will be outside is getting the chicken coop moved, getting all the fencing took down, all the cinder block beds have to come down. All the dirt's got to come out of the cinder block beds and out of the tin beds that y'all seen the videos of us building here.
We got all the cattle panels down.
Yeah.
And we moved the blackberries that were in those mineral buckets. We moved them up here to the garage and the elderberries. So whenever it's time to load them up, they're right there, and we can just load them up.
I'm gonna try them go.
Yep. And so that'll be good to get them out of here. But we're gonna move all the outside stuff first, because we think we're gonna get access to be able to do that earlier than we will be able to move in the house.
Right, because then we won't be in the residence. It won't be that big a deal in case the deal falls
through.
We can just load that stuff back up and bring it back. If, heaven forbid something happens, it falls through, then we will just load the stuff up on the outside. But he doesn't have to go through court to get us evicted if we choose not to. We try to fight it or whatever.
That's not what he's talking about.
Huh?
That's not what he's talking about. Like a liability, like if our stuff is in there, it's not insured, and if it catches on fire, that's on him.
Yeah, he said he didn't want us to start moving our stuff in there, because then he has to evict us if the loan falls through. That's what he said.
Oh, I didn't know.
And he said he's had to do that before, where he's tried to work with people.
I told you, Josh, we can go ahead and get that sent out, because I don't know where we're putting all the products when we get over there. Because that's another ordeal we're having to go through.
Well, everything's out right now, Josh. So if you order, go ahead and do what you want to do. But probably by the weekend, this stuff's gonna be in a box.
But the stuff ain't on the website he wants.
Then he needs to let me know what it is, and then
I told him to let us know.
I did too. Oh yeah, we're ready. We're ready. What'd Janet say? So happy it's working out. It's on the verge of working out. It's gonna work one way or the other.
Yeah. I mean, basic stuff that's out. Of course, everything back here, because we will have to work on the table. We do have to cut it down. No, it's not on the website yet. Don't forget me when you order. Some like we had to work on the door out there, so we had to have our tools and stuff out. Yeah. So that's just last minute stuff. It's all going to be thrown in boxes, and
I still have the toolbox and stuff. I got to get moved, but that's going to go in storage. All this computer stuff and printers and all this
That's
stuff.
his department.
That will be day of. I'll be packing all that stuff up. I've got boxes for this. We've got to take the TVs off the wall, or the TV off the wall, and get it boxed up and ready to move. But I kept the original box and foam and all that stuff, so I don't have to worry about it getting damaged on the way. Why?
Andrea.
Why? What, Tiffany?
She mistyped something. Her fingers wasn't through.
Yeah,
Y'all taking the stove, correct? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We're taking your stove with us.
Yeah, we're taking the stove with us. We have another stove that's going to replace it. So now,
Here,
yeah,
it's going to replace the one I'm taking.
we've got another one that's just a hair smaller. We're going to take that one that y'all seen in the videos with us, and we've got another one that's just a little bit smaller, a couple inches smaller. That's going to go in there instead.
And she may or may not even use it, but we bought it to slide in there because that was one of the things, a couple of them, as they were viewing it, was asking, about the stove, was the stove staying or whatever. So our realtor told us, instead of closing it all in, because they said in the papers that the stove will not remain, but he said, like, some of our guidelines or whatever for realty, that you have to have a stove in the spot where a stove is supposed to go. I don't know, whatever. So we went and bought that one, and it's a 1960 stove, and I don't care if she keeps it or not, but
it's a nice stove.
It's like mint condition. And I wish I could get a hold of, the afterwards and see, is she gonna keep it or is she gonna sell it? I mean,
or we can buy another one and put it in
here.
Take that one with us.
Well, we thought about that because the other house that we're buying has a stove in it. So we could send that one back over here, like last day, be swapping stoves around or something, whatever.
I think it has to be whatever's in here. They would do their walkthroughs. It's got to be, we'll have to have it swapped out before they do their walkthrough.
Yeah.
And we can't take that stove until it's time. You say hey to Andrea?
I did.
Hey, Andrea. Where did y'all find it? What, the stove?
I found it on Facebook Marketplace.
Facebook Marketplace. She just went to look at
it. I found 3, and the one we got was the closest one. There was actually 2 more on there identical to mine. Absolutely identical, but they were like 2 hours away.
And one of the burners didn't work. So it would have been fixed.
I wouldn't care if she got a stove. She got one put in there. But this one it's a 36 inch instead of a 40 inch, which is fine because it's only a 2-inch gap. Our realtor says they're probably going to redo the kitchen anyway, so I don't care. They get a stove.
It does not matter.
But I called to get the stove, and it was a lady that was an hour away that was redoing her kitchen, but her house that she lives in was her grandmother's. So her grandmother gave her house after she passed, and so she went in, and of course her grandmother had all the original, everything in there, the original sink, the original stove, and all that. And you'll see the sink later because we actually bought the sink too. So we get there.
Yeah, we had to load that bad boy up too.
We get there, and of course we're talking about the stove and everything. And, she's telling me it was her grandmother's, and it is like spotless, absolutely spotless. It's a really pretty stove. It's got the mint green glass on the back, and it's got the light that shines through it. It's got the plugs underneath the light. It's really neat. And so anyways, I told her, we'll take good care of it. It's going in our house and all this stuff. And so anyways,
we did tell her it was going to be left behind.
Yeah.
We did not tell her we were keeping it or any of that. She knew up front it was going to be left behind because we want to take hers because hers.
Mine's bigger and I just like it.
It's bigger. And it's a 50 amp stove.
So when we were there talking to her, she was talking because all of her stuff was on the carport, cabinets and everything, because they were remodeling her kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, we were sitting there walking around. I'm like, oh, I like that. I like that sink. And I was like, I'm doing this. Are you selling that sink? So I got the sink too.
She's like, I posted it for this much, but if you're going to get this and the stove, I'll do it, do them both for X. I'm like,
we did a combo.
So then we both had to go scratch and see what we had because it's cash.
I was down to like pennies getting it.
We were getting change and this, and we were still like $3 shy. And there was like, hey, we got this much. We
had it all.
No, we were $3 shy.
I had the $3 and change.
Oh, she said she wouldn't have worried about it. She wasn't that petty about it.
Yeah. So anyways, we got the sink, and it's a white, like, mint condition, y'all. This stuff looks absolutely wonderful.
Yeah. No
And-
dents, dings.
Yeah, nothing. Like, cause y'all see the big white sink I have in there, which is actually the sink I got from his mom, who's outside.
Outside with kids.
I got from his mom, and that's what's in here. But we're leaving that one because it has a messed up spot on the side where it's kind of coming apart.
Them animals
It's
doing-
casted, but it's like part cast iron and part fiberglass, and that section is starting to come apart and rusting. They're gonna redo the kitchen, I think, anyway, so I'm just gonna leave that sink here since I got the other one, and it's a solid cast iron sink that's white.
it's heavy.
Heavy. And so we're going to replace the sink in the other house with that one because it's got like a silver, the regular silver industrial sink or whatever, the common commercial
It's a
sink.
little bitty.
But it's like this deep.
It's like
and I'm
the-
like, you can't even put dishes in that thing.
Can't put a pot in that thing. Hey,
So
Backlash.
I got one that's like this deep.
So, hey, Backlash.
Backlash, hey.
I was trying to. He was way up there.
Yeah, I see it. And so yeah, you'll be seeing that sink pretty soon. And we're trying to video stuff in stages. I've got it in my head of how I want to
That's scary.
present it to you guys. Publicly, like, how do you move a homestead kind of thing, and give you little snippets without showing too much of our stuff. And kind of show you, how we packed up because we're doing it in stages and we have a certain, kind of a certain way we're going about doing it because of the way we're having to move. I'm gonna have to come by and get that stove away in Michigan. I love that dang stove. You'll like the other one too. So I'm thinking about doing a video with just that and then switching over and videoing, us actually moving into the other house with a video in there kind of in the middle showing it like empty, that kind of thing. I kind of got it in my mind on how I want to video it, but I'm having to video everything and then go back and sort it out because as I'm videoing it, it's going to be crossing, we're packing here and moving there at the same time. But whenever I put the videos out, I want to do a full pack and then a full unpack kind of thing, moving it and all that stuff and getting it all set up. And then from there, we will take off and do all the projects like the gardens and the raised beds and all that stuff. And it's going to be a lot of stuff coming out. Got an old green cast iron double
Josh's.
sink in the,
Changed my mind about helping y'all move.
right.
It's the old
we
heavy
have the
stuff.
cast iron bathtub at Hubby Go Away. And oh my gosh, I would love to have one of those. They make you freeze to death. You don't hold no heat, but
Don't stay long.
hey Mitchell, how are you guys?
Hey, Mitchell.
Hello. So yeah, I'm excited to get that sink over there. And of course, again,
I just want to get over there.
yeah. We will have to cut it to make the stove fit. So we're
We're
going
gonna
to
take
be
out
showing
one.
that.
We'll take out one little small section of.
Kind of like what we did here, but it's actually not attached. So all we got to do is cut the countertop and then take the cabinet out. Fingers crossed. That's how it sounds good.
Just keep
It sounds
talking.
good anyway.
Keep talking.
And we've got to find somebody to close in the carport over there. We're having trouble with that right now.
I thought we had somebody, but
He's dragging his feet and it's not getting us anywhere. And
I just want.
you just want what?
I'm just asking for a quote, man. Just give me a quote on how much it's gonna cost, and we'll kind of go from there. But
He can't even get the quote
I
together.
can't even get he can't even get the quotes together. That's not what I want to do. What I want to do. Not that.
I don't know what you're trying to do.
Nope.
I don't know. What if it's time to go? You should be able to edit. Can you add
Yeah.
a perk?
No,
Is that-
I gotta add
Oh,
that thing to it.
well, you got to figure that out later. We're gonna have to go.
I just did it the other day.
I know.
Anyway, I had to wait till next time. Be next week, and I actually had it all done and ready. All I have to do is throw it in there. There's Miss Linda. Hey, are you good, Miss Linda? I meant to write to you and check on you down there in Florida.
Oh yeah, we saw your videos come up too. Congratulations on your amazing
Finally getting them.
Yeah. We're trying.
We're probably like 90% there because we haven't got the clear to close, and then you still gotta wait for the closing date.
Hurry up and wait, and
yeah,
then take off running.
Just think I'm putting in. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So that's where we're at right now. We're just waiting.
I'd like to have one of those, big white farmhouse sinks. Everybody. My daddy has one, and I'm trying to talk him out of it, but he won't let me have it yet. And it's like one of those 6-footers, that has the drains on either side of it. That is, yeah. I would love to have that one. He currently cleans fish on it, but I'm like, that is a waste of a good sink, Daddy.
Figured it out.
But he knows. He knows he is not going to give it away or anything. He knows I want it, so hopefully I'll be able to get it one day.
Okay. It's too long.
Yeah. So, yeah, he does have one of those sinks that I would love to have maybe one day. But also, I don't want the heck.
I don't like that.
I don't either.
Okay.
It's squished. It looks like a dill pickle.
Okay.
What is it, Larry? Is it Larry or?
Yeah. Yeah, I have to fix that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I get for trying to do something on the fly like I did last night.
Oh, there he is.
She.
Oh, it's a she?
I had it.
I didn't know that.
Dark Lord, I had the design made since you want.
got the emoji
you want
ready.
the emoji. I made it, and the size did not.
It looks
look
like a dill
right.
pickle.
So I'm gonna have to go. It's smushed for some odd reason, even though I made the image huge. So I've got to go in and fix it, and
Are you all ready to go? Okay.
to get that done, I can't find the picture right now. It's two number 2 wash tubs on a stand. Oh wow!
Oh, cool.
So
Yeah, that's what I was
next
getting
week I'll have the emoji ready. So
I don't want the big sink, just one sink. I want 2 sinks because we do wash stuff by hand too.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
We understand that, son.
Perfect.
So we got to go. We've got to get him to football game and see how they play today. What does it say?
Make sure I ain't gotta go whoop no.
Oh,
coach's
discount shared between myself and my brother. It's cheaper that way for us. That's right. There you go. Nothing wrong with that.
butt. Oh,
Sarah or Xander. Got you. I have to write that down.
We got most of 20, 30 mile an hour winds, lost power twice for short times on some services. Awesome. Good. Yeah. So that's all the updates we got right now. Members, you guys you'll know when we're moving because of what we talked about on the members live. And then for everybody else, we're going to try to keep up the Monday lives. And we won't say anything, and just all of a sudden you'll see us in a new place. Hey, Josh said, Emma, cheer up.
Should be all right. The one that drools a lot is Xander.
That's
Right,
funny.
Sarah? Well, thank y'all for being here. I'm glad everybody is safe. Oh, Tiffany.
Emma needs to be a cheerleader for Logan's team. They don't even have cheerleaders.
Not happening.
There you go. Yeah.
That's exactly
But
how
we will catch y'all later. Bye, guys.
Bye.